has hit back at David Tennant after the Star says that the Equalities Minister should shut up.
There are signs to stand back, but a child didn't follow the signs at Northgate Station in Newark and nearly got hit by the trains.
And a Reform UK campaigner has been called out for racism after saying that migrants should be used as target practice. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has hit back at David Tennant after the actor said the Equalities Minister, Kemi Badenoch, should shut up.
The Doctor Who favourite said during an LGBT event on Friday that while he does not wish ill of the Conservative Cabinet Minister, his words, "I just wish her to shut up."
Miss Badenoch has fronted the Tories' election pledge to clarify that sex means biological sex in the Equalities Act, a move which could pave the way for trans women to be barred from female-only spaces.
Following Tennant's remarks, Mr Sunak said on Twitter that morning, "Freedom of speech is the most powerful feature of our democracy. If you're calling for a woman to shut up and wishing they didn't exist, you are the problem." Private parking companies have been accused of introducing a watered-down code of conduct on penalties for drivers. The British Parking Association has hailed its new code of conduct as a key milestone which will deliver fairer and more consistent parking standards for motorists.
On Thursday, the BPA, along with the international parking community, released a new code of practice. However, the trade associations have attracted criticism as its reforms do not include a cap on parking charges.
The new code comes into force from October the 1st this year, and all newly opened car parks must adhere to these new rules. Existing car park operators have until the end of 2026 to comply with the regulations.
Tata Steel has told staff that both blast furnaces in Port Talbot could close as early as the 5th of July if industrial action by Unite is not called off. They argue that they can no longer be assured of sufficient resources being available to ensure safe and stable operations.
A Reform UK campaigner has been filmed saying migrants crossing the English Channel should be used as target practice. The same campaigner who was out in Clacton-on-Sea in Essex used a racial slur against the Prime Minister in footage recorded by a Channel 4 undercover reporter.
Canvasser Andrew Parker said army recruitment gets the young recruits there with guns on the effing beach, target practice, effing just shoot them. The canvasser also used a racial slur against Mr Sunak and labelled Islam a disgusting cult.
Responding to the reports, the party's leader and candidate for the Clacton-on-Sea seat, Nigel Farage, said in a statement, "I am dismayed by the reported comments of a handful of people associated with my local campaign, particularly those who are volunteers. They will no longer be with the campaign." Let's go to Viewers News now. And Alan Hansen has been discharged after spending 2 weeks in hospital and will continue his recovery from an illness at home.
The former Liverpool legend, who is 69 years of age,
was seriously ill in hospital, according to a statement released by the club last Sunday. The former defender made over 600 appearances for the Reds between 1977 and 1990 and also won 26 Scotland caps before going on to a successful broadcasting career.
and arguably becoming Match of the Day's most recognisable pundit during his time on the programme from 1992 to 2014.
This story was brought in to us by CreeperChill2K9. Thanks, Creeper.
Back to our main stories now, and there are signs to stand back behind the yellow line at station platforms, but a child fell onto the tracks at Northgate Station in Newark, Nottinghamshire. The child nearly got hit by a 110-mile-per-hour train. Ooh, ouch.
Police have called on volunteers to help with a large-scale search for the missing British teenager, Jay Slater. He is from Oswald Whistle in Lancashire.
The Spanish Guardia Civil said the search will begin in Tenerife and called on private volunteers with expertise in difficult terrain to help.
The 19-year-old has not been heard from since the morning of June 17th, when he failed to return to his accommodation in the south of the island.
His last known location was in a mountainous area near the village of Masca, roughly a 40-minute drive from where he was staying.
Okay, to the weather now, and it's cloudy for the southwest of England, but Exeter is partly cloudy with the high of 20 degrees Celsius.
To the capital and southeast regions, and it's partly cloudy here, with London being the warmest of this group at 22 degrees Celsius, and Basingstoke's overnight low is 11.
It's a mixed situation for Wales, with Aberystwyth and Swansea having showers, and Llandudno and Ynys having the odd sunshine in some areas.
Central England will have a mixture of sunshine and showers, but Lincoln is the wettest of this area.
There is showers for the whole of Northern Ireland.
It's a similar situation for the north of England, except there could be possible sunshine in some areas. Kendal will have a high of 16.
Up to Scotland now, and it's showery for all areas with gusts of up to 50 miles an hour. The high is 17 degrees from Inverness down to Edinburgh via the east coast, and the low from Fort William down to Glasgow via the west coast is a chilly 9 degrees Celsius.
Showery for Lerwick and Stornoway, but Kirkwall will have sunshine and showers. Stornoway's high is 14 degrees Celsius and the low is 8.
A quick look at our top stories today, and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has hit back at David Tennant after the actor said the Equalities Minister Kemi Badenoch should shut up.
There are signs to stand back, but a child didn't follow the signs at Northgate Station in Newark and nearly got hit by the trains.
And a Reform UK campaigner has been called out for racism after saying that migrants should be used as target practice. That's all today. I am Tom.
And I am Ben. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.